Hey everybody, Dootles here, and welcome back to another episode of Mother Encore. Last time, we explored the very not-so-merry Marysville, met Lloyd, and got a little bit of an assignment to go to Sweet's little factory to pick up a bottle rocket for him. So, you know what? Today, we're gonna do just that. Quick little fetch quest to start in the new town. You know, we're in a new town, so that means story progress is gonna be happening, right? Okay. Heading just south of where we emerged from Magicant, we can't completely just dodge all the enemies that are around here. Yeah, all the skunks and lynxes, we've already fought some of those. And we find ourselves at Sweet's little factory. This is a location that we actually saw a little bit of when we first got to Marysville. Through Magicant, we saw like the big smokestacks, and yeah. But the first thing I want to do before we actually go into Sweet's little factory is to go behind this fence. If you go behind this fence and head all the way around, you'll see a particular treasure box that we weren't able to get earlier, but what we saw earlier. We got Mr. Baseball Cap out of inventory. Okay. Okay, our inventory is full. I don't know what to get rid of though. I'm at like full health already. I guess I'll just waste. You know what? No, I'll waste a fresh mint. We get a Mr. Baseball Cap, which is an upgrade over our. Wait. Aha! It is an upgrade over our Peace Coin. You would not believe how long it took me to actually find the Mr. Baseball Cap. I saw that treasure from the top of the cliff, and I was wandering around here for like 20 minutes on my first playthrough wondering how to get it, until I finally went to the Mother Encore Discord server, and someone was just like, yeah, just try harder. And then I tried harder, and I found it. Anyways, welcome to Sweet's Little Factory. Suspiciously quiet around here. Hello, bomb. Let's give it a little smack. And boom. Welcome to the new gimmick of Sweet's Little Factory. I'm taking my $2. There we go. Welcome to Sweet's Little Assembly Line. Build your very own bottle rocket with our cutting-edge technology. Please press the button again to begin the bottle rocket assembly process. Press the button? Yes. Then 10 pressed the button and began the process. What is the meaning of this? There's an intruder in my domain, and instead of being on guard, you're playing with bottles? Unbelievable! And you call yourself a rat! You're acting just like those dirty, two-legged... Oh, I see what this is. My eyes aren't what they used to be, but I recognize that soggy smell anywhere. You are a hairless sewer rat, aren't you? Well, I don't care that you're one of those jumbo-sized schnooks. You live here. You follow my orders. And my orders are, find that intruder! Welcome to Sweet's Little Factory. This is a dungeon. Yeah, we already have another dungeon right after we get out of Magicant. There's a lot of these rats hanging around this place. The little secret to fighting them is that you can just chuck a bomb at them. No, stand still, please. There we go, 300 damage right to the dome. Bottle rocket's awaiting its next part. Please attach the wings to continue. Alright, so let's smack this thing south. I'm gonna give it another smack to get a little closer to the debris. Got some money. Alright, we have a bomb here, and a couple of enemies, actually. Smack that. Okay, so this enemy here is called the Meaner Rat. This is a new enemy to Mother Encore. Fit into Nintendo. They're significantly stronger than normal rats. Yeah, it's already taken like 120 damage. Yeah, they're pretty bulky. And then over here is another new enemy. This is a violent roach. This is an enemy originally from Earthbound and later Mother 3. So yeah, we're gonna be fighting a lot of bugs and rats in here. Dropped a present, there is a fresh mint. See, I knew that dropping a mint wouldn't be that bad because I knew that we would get some in here. Let's use the sports drink. What's my HP at? It's full. I'll grab the mint. Just have a pretzel right there. Smack this bomb this direction. And we get the blue box, aka the map to Sweet's Little Factory. Sweet's Little Factory is insanely different from the original Mother. In the original Mother, it was just a series of rooms, and eventually you would stumble into the one that had the treasure chest for the bottle rocket. This time, it was completely remade from the ground up with brand new enemies, brand new theming. There used to be like robots and stuff wandering around in here. Not anymore. Now it's rats. We actually have a little bit of a subplot in here. Alright, smacking that around, we can get the bottle rocket's wings, and over here, smack this bomb this way. Get another box, which has an insecticide. That might actually be pretty useful here, because, again, lots of bugs. Alright, let's put that on. Put on the wings, and let it go. So there was also a... Never mind. Inconceivable! I've trusted you, a rat I'd never seen here before, to find the intruder, and you keep failing. Why, I oughta throw you in a mousetrap for this. I sick a cat on you, 1,000 cats, 100! But I'll do something even worse. That's right, you, my unfaithful subject, are hereby demoted to trinket guarding duty. Indefinitely! And remember, you're on strike 2. Better not make that strike 3. We did see the, the key door down here. But I am gonna head up before we go in there. And we can't open that yet. Sweet. Alright, let's open up this door. It's gonna bug me not having that picked up. I'll wait until I get smacked enough by something to use a healing item. What healing items do I have? It's mostly the big bag. I really have to actually be using that. Bugs. Okay. Let's just go for the Violet Roach first. I don't remember if the rats can summon new enemies. Okay, guts reduced by 3, that's fine. Let's take it out with a strike. Yeah, it didn't do as much damage because of our guts being decreased, but you know what? We made it in the end. How much does... I'm gonna use the bee sting cake just to open up that slot in the inventory. It's gonna bug me if there's gonna be like chests that have not been opened. Bug me when I get the insecticide. Alright, you get croissant. It's fine. Alright. A new set of enemies. These are Antoids. These are based off of the black Antoids from Earthbound. If you know, they are very annoying enemies. So I'm going to do batting 1,000. Yeah, they can heal each other and summon new Antoids. Can you please smack me? Okay. Oh god, there's 5 of them now. Curveball? Please, 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 please. Oh god, this is horrible. Oh god, this is horrible. Okay. Curveball again. Don't call more. Dang it. By themselves, they are pretty weak, but they are just incredibly annoying enemies. Yeah, serves you right. Level 20. Max HP plus 4, blah 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 blah. Oh god, that took a lot out of me. Yeah, let's start using this big bag. I'll come back for you, Croissant, don't worry. 1983, is that the Atari logo? Bottle rockets ready for assembly. We need to attach the head here. Right, smack this bomb to be down here. Yeah, I'm being a little careful because you will take damage if it explodes on you. I don't remember how much it... Let's find out how much it is, shall we? How much damage does this bomb do to me? It does 300 to enemies. It does about 26 to me. Cool. Right, heading in here... Oh, I think y'all see what's gonna happen. Beautiful! Alright, and there's also that pile of rebels, so let's sprint down here. Alright, found a guts capsule! I really want that. I really want that. Crap. I really want that! Sure, I'll get rid of a fresh mint. I will use this guts capsule. Alright, going into this room. Whole bunch of bugs that I unfortunately couldn't smack in time. I'm just gonna focus down the Antoids. Okay. Really? You're not even gonna give me the chance to? Okay. You know what? At least I know that one curveball is gonna take out 2 of them. Never mind. Oh god, there's 6 enemies? Okay. Take you out. That's annoying. Can I get a speed up button just when I'm fighting Antoids? Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh crap, I didn't even notice I was at such low health. No! Well, I'm finally dying for the first time in this Let's Play. Nintendo! It looks like you got your head handed to you. So how about giving it another shot? I didn't save out the factory. Okay. Where are we gonna respawn? Is it just gonna be by Twinkle? Yep, it's by Twinkle Elementary. Okay. So when you die, I don't actually know how much money I had on me. Usually in Mother games, half of the cash you have on you gets taken away when you die. I'm gonna meet you guys back in the factory. Alright, it didn't actually take that long to get back to the factory, especially because it's a small dungeon, and I did grab that other treasure box with the croissant after I got completely thrashed around by a rat and a cockroach. Yeah, I definitely underestimated the enemies of this place, mostly just calling them annoying. And there's a good reason for them to be annoying, because they are strong. Okay, I'm gonna start by defending. And then, will that bring... Nope, that won't bring me up to enough. Sweet. Are you the one I smacked? I'll hit you. Okay. It's 1 down. Curveball. Alright, I'm gonna use an Encore on this turn. Just to heal myself. Just to heal myself. I gotta start using, like, Life Up Beta, because that's actually... Life Up Alpha isn't actually restoring all my HP. Okay. Finished off the roach. There we go. So that's how you don't die doing that. It's a fresh mint. I'm gonna heal up. No, not telepathy, healing. And here we have a smaller bomb. Smack it, and it flies through the air. We get treasure. We got a metal slingshot, but our inventory is full. Cool. I could have used the insecticide. I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. Okay. Metal slingshot. Is this an upgrade over the T-ball bat? Yes, it is. I don't know if I want that over all the skills that I have with a bat, so I'm gonna keep that unequipped for the time being. Or actually, no, I am gonna equip it, because I don't know if it's gonna unlock any new skills that I haven't seen yet. We can smack this small bomb, and I'm just gonna say, trust me on this, there's no way to smack it multiple times in midair. You're gonna have to come back to this piece of rubble, even though there is a chest under there that is incredibly infuriatingly not able to be opened right now. Okay. Smack you around. Let's see if the bomb can hit some. I didn't hit anyone with a bomb. Okay, this is probably gonna be a problem. I need to start by defending. Alright, start by defending. I'm gonna use a life up on myself. Okay. Yeah, see, all my skills got swapped out. I'm gonna use Ricochet. Yeah, that only hits 2. Ricochet actually just straight up chains attacks, so it's not gonna guarantee ever hitting everyone, which is unfortunate. Honestly, I do prefer Curveball over that, especially because it costs 5. It costs 5? Okay, yeah, I think investing into your baseball bat is a better option early on. I might want to swap back to that, actually, because I'm just getting thrown around by these guys. And I have no consistent way of actually hitting all of them. I'm just gonna do that to get this other rat out of the way slightly faster, I guess I'll say. Life up beta. This is not going good for me. I'm switching back to that bat. Unless I level up from this and get a super cool, awesome, like, nuclear slingshot ability, I'm switching back. There we go. Now you're done. I need to use a PSI stone. Okay, got a fresh mint. Status. I mean, I am only a couple hundred experience away from the... I'll keep it on for one more fight. Alright, I completely wasted one of those. Smack you this way. We get... That is a healing item. I forgot what it's... Oh, that is a Berliner. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to the graffiti here, but yes, that is a Mr. Saturn. We got a key. That's good. And I assume this is going to be the last piece of the... Yep. Got the bottle rocket head. Big bag. 4 uses left. Oh, I definitely need to use the PSI stone. And what else should I get rid of for the Berliner? You know what? I'm just gonna keep that there. Alright, can I get into one more battle to level up? Literally, if I don't get the level up, then I'm just straight up not going to keep this slingshot equipped. There we go, ants. I'm gonna just use the insecticide on you guys. I don't even want to deal with you. Oh, it only hits one of them? Boo, I thought it hit multiple. Okay, well that did nothing then. That did nothing. I can't even use a curveball. Oh no. I need to run. I need to run. I need to run. I'm sorry. I can't do it, guys. I'm not gonna endure this. I'm not gonna endure this. I'm switching back to the T-ball bat. Well, I wasn't intentional, but at least I got a back strike. Alright, let's go put the top of this on. Attach the head. Operate the machine. And let's use our key to open up this door. And right here, we have a vending machine, a save spot, and a tea kettle. I think you know what's gonna happen soon. But before that, well, I am gonna use the tea kettle. The Rat King's been making me keep this vending machine stocked up. I don't know why though, it's not like any of us have money. Alright, what is in here? Berliners. Is there anything I can sell? I don't think there's anything I actually want to sell. Just things that I wish I had storage options for. Okay. I'm gonna go into this room over here. Another chest, or another box right there, so I'll just get into this fight. Okay, only 2 of them are attacking me, that's fine. And we get a banana! Cool. What can a banana do? It can be made into an appealing gun. I don't know if that actually means it does anything. I'm just gonna fight you, I guess. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. We're fine. Adrenaline rushes get us through. Level 21 and get Healing Beta. Healing Beta cures 2 status ailments. Huzzah. Alright, let's use the tea kettle. And I think you know what's gonna happen next episode. Next time on Mother Encore, we finish Sweet's little factory and hopefully unlock our new party member. See you guys then.